Damocles.
Whoops. What? What happened? Well, everyone, we have now reached the semi-final episode of this entire series. And we're on our way now to finish the Nightingale quest line, and after which, man, after this, we're gonna do the Conjuration Mastery quest line, and then get the Lake View or Lakeside Manor, whatever it's called. We're almost done, man. So basically, these last two episodes, I have some new lore explanations for my character Zareth in this. It's only fitting that I finally explain. And also, we gotta finish reading Ven 5 through 15 within these last two episodes, so it's gonna be tight. Okay. Are we ready for this? Where's Ash? Is it just me and you, babe? There she is. You ready for this, Ash? I gotta clear my throat. I need more magnesium, B12. In my system. Okay.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I'd ask the same question of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and
Mercer again, huh? Wait a moment. You're a Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
How long are we talking?
How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then it's over.
Yes.
And my death wasn't.
I guess so.
I owe you a great deal, Gale.
I did this to honor the guild.
You've done the guild a great deal, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Well, not really alone. Carlia helped me.
Carlia? She's still alive?
Yep.
I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Nah. Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible.
But.
From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How can a spirit die?
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere.
The what?
A conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed alone.
I'm afraid so.
Except with Anaya.
I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
How does it affect all of us?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Luck is meaningless. What we do involves skill.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
How is that changing the way things are?
Think about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
So with the Ebonmere closed, our luck's run dry.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
What will I face in this path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps.
Okay.
Perhaps his journal can help?
Alright.
Good luck, Nightingale.
Let's go find that journal. I love the effect on my stamina this has. Alright. Wow, he died not that even far away. How did he die that soon? Well, I'm gonna read this, and then we'll go. I've gotta read this after all these quests I want to do.
Yes, my friend. How may I help? Good luck, Night.
All right. This might be a very long episode. These last two, just like episode 48.
Death comes for you now.
This is my wife with me. I have to do this alone, don't I? Wait a minute. What if I try... I'm sorry. Wow. What if I just don't try Clear My Throat and I just let it be? Aw, man. Whatever. Whoopsie daisy. I will. Still getting used to this setup here. Wow, that really doesn't do anything. Maybe I shouldn't waste time doing it. Is there anything here I might miss? These are all things I've had all the books. I don't know, I don't want to waste too much time doing this stuff. Okay. Oh, wait. A door. Adorable. Haha. Ho ho ho! You cannot best me. Ho ho. You know, I have a suspicion that after beating this game and being able to play it without losing the progress for my video series, I'll be playing my Steam Deck way more often than my laptop.
I said, death comes for you now.
Okay, that's a useless spell. What if I did beast form for this? Nah. Let's just do good old-fashioned wall of flames. Burn. That doesn't do too much. Whoa. Whoa! What is that? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Whew. Wow. Holy crap. That's scary. This is not a normal place, clearly. Is that Nocturnal? Oh, she's the one in the loading screens. You're a Daedra, though. I don't know if I should take anything from you. But you're a Daedra, you're evil. Wait, look at her face. Let's see if she looks evil. Okay, nothing here. Well, wrong way, I guess. Yo, what is this here? Okay, I'll have to use clairvoyance. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So to my left, this way. Do I need to read the journal to find something out that I'm missing? I don't want to have to read it. I don't want to have to read it. I mean, I could always look up a guide online. Woo! The damage. It is the fire. Uh-huh. It's pitch black. Oh, I need to go this way. So there's gotta be some hidden path that I missed. Like a door or something. Oh, yep, I knew it. Something on her? No. What's that up there? No. This is certainly frustrating. Fine, let's read it. Gosh. I don't know why I let you start me into this plan. I'll be full of riches, but I have yet to see a single gold coin. I'm gonna look up a guide for this place. I have to look up a guide. I don't think I'll be able to do this. Do I have the skeleton key? I should. I guess not. Is it miscellaneous? Man. So we're supposed to stay in the shadows. Yeah. I have to watch a video. I'll be back. Yeah, so I did miss something. We're gonna be quiet this whole time we're here.
You are not welcome here.
You're not scary. Those did a lot of damage, didn't they? Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, no way. Am I stuck? What was it? Oh gosh, where is it? What was it called? Not that one. Okay, that's it. I'm trapped. Oh? Whoa. Whoa. There you go. Whoa, whoa. Who are you?
My.
A Daedra.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek.
No.
What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize.
What is it?
Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth.
Hey, that's not it.
To drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale.
I don't know about going into wherever this leads.
Won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Why do you worship her?
I'm
She's a
glad you were
Daedra.
able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Please? She sounded indifferent.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I be all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
The beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves.
No, I'm
We're
not.
damn good at what we do.
I'm not. What's subterfuge?
The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
Agent of strife?
This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
And stealth.
The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. Grow up. Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
Wait, which one was that? Wait, what? Which one is which?
See you again.
Huh?
I was afraid you'd become.
I didn't get to pick?
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your...
Active effects? Where? I don't know. Oh. Oh, that's it. I wanted to do Strife.
Come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it?
How will I know if I'm needed here?
If this place is in danger ever again, the shadows will call. Should the need arise, a portal connects the sepulchre and Nightingale Hall. Use it whenever you wish.
Where did Gallus go?
Gallus's oath has been paid. His actions have satisfied the terms. Now his spirit becomes one with the Everglow, the realm of perpetual twilight and the cradle of shadow.
So he's gone.
No, not gone. He's become one with the shadows. This is the greatest honor a Nightingale can possibly achieve. In death, he's become a part of that which we used to live.
They're a part of the darkness around us?
Absolutely. When we say, walk with the shadows, we are asking those Nightingales who have passed on to protect us. It's believed that they are literally what guides our uncanny luck, by placing their hands in ours. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through.
Who will you be from now on?
I've decided to make my home at Nightingale Hall. Since it's your home as well, I hope to see you and Brynjolf there. Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusty now, can we?
You scum.
Well,
I'm not a thief like you.
Eyes open and walk with the shadows.
Well, we've finished the Nightingale stuff. Finally. And now it's time to do the Conjuration Mastery quest line.
Good. Hey.
Alright. Now, where did Serana run off to? Let's go get Serana. I don't know. I don't remember ever dismissing her, but it's strange. But it's okay. It's okay. She should be here. Now I'm part of the Dawn Guard, the Companions, the Thieves Guild, the Nightingales. What else am I a part of now? I'm a Thane of multiple cities. I've come all this way, Goddess Eula. I've been doing all the things you wanted me to do, why you brought me here. And all these Daedra and stuff. They think they can shackle me down to this world, this realm. They're wrong. They're all schemers. But Eula, you're not a schemer. Will anyone comment on my Nightingale outfit? Now, where's Serana? Oh, hey, long time no see.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed.
Perchance shall I find Serana? Or is she gone?
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to.
I knew you had it in you. Arkay's been watching over me for years.
Training restoration.
Noble cause. Arkay likes the idea very much, so I'm happy to help.
Congratulations, friend. You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal. Shall we continue the...
Where is she? This isn't good. This is not good. Oh no.
Should we stop somewhere to sell and buy stuff?
No, we're good. We're good. This is not that good. This is a problem. This is big. This is big problem. I do not like this one bit. If she is not here, then where is she? Where could she be? I want Serana with me when we go to do the Conjuration Mastery quest. Speaking of which, I should equip a Conjuration spell for this. And might as well do this. Where could we have left her? Here? No way. No, I don't think so. Where could she go? Where could she have gone? What the heck? I am concerned. Because she's definitely not following me. Well. Oh well. Oh wait, he's probably over here. Oh gosh.
You're nothing but trouble.
Why you say that to me?
Smile on you, friend.
Train me in illusion magic.
I shall explain to you the mysteries of the
Fudge.
outer realms.
What do you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Do I already have that though? Oh gosh, it's not alphabetical. Crap. Man, this setup sucks. I don't even need it. You.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Train me.
You already know all that I know.
Ugh. Come down here, man. Revered dragon? What? Well, this is a new dragon. It lands up there. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
It's over. I must continue my training.
Whoa. A new dragon type, huh? Revere dragon.
Too snug. That's more like it.
But at the end of the day, still just a dragon. Hey.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the gods claim.
What else is there to be learned about conjuration magic?
How quickly you've advanced. Most impressive. There are spells yet to be learned. Powerful spells that can more closely and more permanently bind creatures to your will. But there are risks. There are always risks. You must summon and command an unbound remora.
Great. How do I do that?
I will teach you the spell to summon the Dremora, but know it will only work in a place properly prepared for the event.
I can already
Once
summon
you
them.
have summoned the Dremora, you will order it to deliver to you a sigil stone from an oblivion gate.
What?
Once I have the sigil stone, I shall inscribe the spells that you seek.
Sounds easy enough.
If only that were true. Summoning an unbound Dremora is not like other conjuration spells. It will not simply do your bidding. You must first prove you are in control. Here is the spell you need.
So I have to fight
Go
it.
to the top of the Hall of Attainment. I have prepared a place for you there.
Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head's on the floor.
Hall of Attainment.
I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own.
Spell tome, spell tome, spell tome. I have too many. I have too much stuff. I have too many stuff. Right. Good job, me. I don't see any spell tomes. Man, my freaking heart chest area always. I notice every little sensation. Freaks me out, man. Do I already have it? Unbound, unbound. There it is. Oh, you need 2. Oh! 999 seconds. Well, let's get to the top of this place. Let's get on top of things. Alright. This is the joint. You might want to watch out, love. Ooh, you're so beautiful. Okay. I summoned you. I control you now.
You control nothing, mortal. You
You think you stand a chance against moi? My friend, you are mistaken. You're mistaken, love.
Wasted time.
That's right, buddy. Wait, what? Hey.
Hey, love, if we're not too busy,
You can do something for me?
happy to help. What is it?
I can't have you interrupt, so wait right here.
All right.
I think so. I'm not supposed to kill it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let me know if you need
what is
anything
this?
else.
I need you to do something. Okay, never mind. I think we should part ways.
Sure. See me again if you'll need me for anything.
Sorry, Ash.
Lead the way.
This is something I must do on my own. No interruptions. I'll wait for you to leave. Admit that I control you. How many times we gotta do this? That's right. So, who's the one who's in control of who now? I can do this all day.
I submit. No more.
What
is your bidding?
Bring me a sigil stone now.
Yes, my lord. Summon me again, and I shall have your stone.
All right. You got it?
Your sigil stone, Lord Dagon, is less than pleased at its loss. Your sigil stone, Lord Dagon, is less than pleased at
Let's camp somewhere. My fingers are frozen.
I'm sorry. Follow me.
Sure. Let's get back to it.
Back to just me and my wife. Couldn't be better.
Your sigil stone. Your sigil stone, Lord Dagon, is less than pleased at its loss.
You're repeating yourself. Hey, I've done it.
That incident in Morthal was...
I have your sigil stone.
Mine? Oh, no. The stone is yours.
What?
I simply need to borrow it for a moment. Now, let's see what there is to see. The people of Skyrim...
What did you see?
I have the knowledge I need. And so you may have your stone back. And also, please, take this. You have done well.
Okay. Well, I didn't look up and read what it said.
Should you ever fall victim to an unfortunate accident, may I help you, Archmage?
Teach me.
You've already learned all I can teach you.
That's right. Wait, any more spells?
Speak. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Handstand, Conjure, Danger, Dremor, Lord, already have. Don't think I have that. Oh. Those are new. Yay.
Alright then.
Whew, finally got... Oh boy, where are they? Oh boy. Spell tome, spell tome, spell tome. Where are the spell tomes? There it is. Already have that. Nice. Nice. Look at this long list. Yeah, it's good, it's good. I'm very curious what that's good. Oh, it's left and right. You know, I think I know what it is actually. Yeah, it's just a Storm Atronach permanent. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Look at the time on it. That's crazy, man. But no, I'm going to stick to using my weapon. My OP weapon. Okay. And it's just me and Anaya. Anaya, dear. We're going to go and build another house together. Our little private honeymoon vacation home. Because it's never too late to have a honeymoon week. We're going to go check on the kids before we go. I am going to pick up some stuff and drop off some stuff.
Staying safe, I hope.
Relatively so. All the books I don't need are going to go in the junk room. Like these. Alright. We'll put Ven 4 back because we read Ven 4. We'll go say hi and bye to our kids. Hello, Sam.
Hey, I got you something. If you like it.
Thank you. Malachite ore. Okay, we do have N6. Good. Gonna put that back. We're gonna take... Whoops! Sorry. That goes back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15. And this, we've already read.
grow
Love.
up, I want to join the Legion.
Okay, let me go say bye to my daughter as well. Lucia, where are you, Lucia?
Honor to you, my thane.
Okay, no goodbye to Lucia. To Falkreath. If we can make it to episode 6, if we can make it to level 60 before finishing with episode 50, that'd be cool. Help the people of Falkreath. That's not where Falkreath is, map.
You wield a Zora star?
How do you know about that?
One of the guards said he saw a mage up here. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the It was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hitting the skooma. I see him apart.
Funny.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers.
You mentioned a brother? Who is he?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
The forest is ripe with them.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Why are you saying that to me? I'm not a thief. Do you need help?
Sure, a strong drink will chase off them.
Anyone need help here? I need to do 3 favors for people.
I've half a mind to ask if you'll take me on one of your adventures, but I can't just leave Volga on her own.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Unless you intend to bury someone.
What about it?
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler.
Why?
We've buried more dead than you can imagine.
Great.
I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Archay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
I'd be honored.
Thank you.
Spend less time serving Dengir. I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
Hey, you.
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides.
So there's a plot against you?
Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us.
I'm an Imperial. Well, in
Last
Skyrim
night,
at least.
I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
It will be done.
Good. Mind what you say. The Empire.
I'll do that for him. I'll have to put on the... Let's see. Do this first. Because I'm going to put on the Nightingale outfit for that other quest. That other favor I have to do when I steal something.
The god Archay was once like us.
Hey.
Ghost is responsible for
I
the
have
sacrifice
delivery
of
from Dad Gear.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not
No
many
one's good.
warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. But he willingly gave up his existence that we might better.
I'm going to make myself invisible for a while. But we'll wait till nighttime. When it's dark out, we'll, Anaya?
Hey, love, if we're not
Wait here.
Of course. I'll wait right here for you, my love.
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
You didn't say anything about that, huh? Okay.
Hey, we should go.
Follow me.
Sure. Let's get back to
Oh,
it.
you don't worry, love. We will have a date. We will. It'll be really big. I have important news for you.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Here's the letter.
What's this, some kind of code? Need as much iron ore as you can dig up? Well, he's not spying, but it's clear the Empire's making Lauds smith up more swords and armor for them. Good work. Take this.
What exactly do you need from me?
You may have seen the open grave in our graveyard.
I haven't.
Most of the townsfolk think it's the work of a corpse thief.
Ew.
The truth is less pleasant. It was the grave of Vigar, my own ancestor, dead for centuries now. He is also a vampire.
Oh boy.
My family is entrusted with keeping him buried. But recently, someone stole the Ward Stone, and Vigar escaped.
And you want me to find the Ward Stone?
No, it's too late for the Ward Stone. Vigar must be destroyed. If this gets out, my family will suffer great shame.
I'll see that Vigar is destroyed.
Good. He will have fled to gather others of his kind. Mind what you say. The Empire has ears open.
Only once a day I can use that, huh?
Over this town.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Heard any rumors? Got any work?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
And hear any rumors?
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Can I? Don't mind Bullet.
Okay, let's help these people out, become Thane of Falkreath, and then we're gonna do the Lakeside Manor stuff. And there's a big revelation I have to reveal.
Ow.
Careful, love.
Time to end this quick.
What? Nice. So powerful now, aren't we? Of course it is. Alright. Let's murder these vampires. Vampire's Bane indeed. Wow. Powerful. Your doom. Meet the light. You die. Okay. That was dumb. Wrong button. Psh. Have I been here before? I recognize this place. I must have been here a long time ago. Must I? Haven't I? Let's go kill this vampy boy. Wait a minute. I have been here. Got it. All taken care of. Nice and easy. But we don't need to focus on all these fools. Hey. I've definitely been here before. Done, done, and done. I wonder if I can record both episode 49 and 50 tonight, just to get it done, but I don't know about my energy levels and whether or not it's wise to stay up that late, because I have to get up early tomorrow and lead a staff devo. We're just doing this to get the Lakeside Manor thing unlocked. Cute widow fox. Love the stamina on this stuff.
Hello? You?
Hey.
Chinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
What are you doing out here?
We dragged the bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Okay. I have a potion to spell. Actually, I have a spell that can work.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Great.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
I understand. Let me help you.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
but not with restoration magic. Hold on a bit. Burn, baby, burn. Easy. Yep. Sorry about your buddies, man. They're dead. It looks like a fire elemental Spriggan. You would think fire wouldn't do much on it, but, you know, that's good. Glad it does. Okay, is that it?
Someone there?
There we go.
It's done then.
Easy.
Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together.
Lucky
Always said it
dagger?
brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back.
I mean, I got Nocturnal on
Find
my
me if you're ever
side,
in
so...
Falkreath. Always be welcome at my door.
Got it. Wait, that didn't count towards the helping people in Falkreath thing? What? What? Next thing to do. Oh man, so today has been a crazy day. It started out in a really good mood, and I had cappuccino on the way to work, but like after lunch, I was out, man. I was so dead tired. So dead tired. Like, it's crazy how tired I was. I'm still pretty... So I had to sleep in our little lounge room in the office. And just die. Yeah, I'm not scared of you trolls anymore. I mean, giants. Whatever. Let's just take care of this other one while we're at it. I should enchant the Nightingale armor if I can.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hey man.
Who's not as dumb as you look?
Vigar's dead.
My family thanks you. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
You said you're all ones?
Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age.
It's been a long
Truth
day.
is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Siggeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
Well, whatever, man.
Mind what you say. The Empire was once full of...
Can I be Thane now? I hope so. Because then we can focus on building my new home. That's right, dear. We're going to build a new home.
Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
The giant is dead.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
I'd like to purchase a house.
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
Let's do it. I'll take it.
You won't regret it. Here's the title to your steading. Follow the road east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch. May wisdom forever light your path.
Well, dear, we're gonna go build a new home. Almost level 60, man. Hopefully we can make it to level 60 before we end with episode 50. That's my hope. Any logs I can take? I'll need some. Here we are. There's a tree right here. Okay, so Anaya, we're gonna be building a house. See this? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey, love.
Hey, we should go do something.
Here's a sweet roll for you.
Man, these are so good. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Nails. Nails. Okay. It's alright. How does this work again? I've done this in my original playthrough before I started this series. I just need to remember. Sawn log, nails. Nails. Add item 0300300F. We're gonna go 900's a good amount. That'll cover a lot. Alright. Lock, iron fittings. Iron fittings. Yes. 0300335. 500. And lock. Crap. Crap. Lock. I think it's according to the internet. 0200300112 500. Nope. 03003012. There we go. We'll have an animal pen, why not? And sawn logs. Quarried stone. Sawn log. Add item 03003000E 500. Help. Quarried stone. Player add item 03003006C 500. What's my carry weight? Ooh boy. That's a lot. We need that for sure. Two hinges. Item 03003011 500. Should be good. Good. Can't wait to turn around and see our new house, dear. Right? So we're gonna have a kitchen. Oh wait, or a library? A library. And bedrooms. Remodel house into entryway. Nah. What about an alchemy lab? No. Let's see what his trophy room is. Alright. And then we have to build all that stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, anything new? Well, I do want a kitchen. Alright, love. See this? Check it out. Check it out. This is our lovely home, Anaya. And Anaya, I have some important things to share with you. Some revelations I've received after joining the Nightingale. And I'll have to explain it to you inside. But you see, Anaya, where are you? Love, I remember some of what happened to me before I appeared here in Skyrim, in Helgen, way at the beginning of all this, before I even met you. But, you know, I think I actually had known you before all along. And we'll talk about it. We will talk about it. But first, let's check our new home. Lakeview Manor. Not Lakeside Manor, okay. I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in here. Like a lot of stuff. Wait. Keep this. Yeah. Keep those. Why would I want anything broken? Don't want that. Draw knife. Okay, all this Dwemer stuff needs to go. Why would I want an empty bottle, huh? I don't want that. Gosh. My gold. No, 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 no. My gold, my gold. Woo! Don't want that in there, do we? Whoops. Got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. You know what? Oh, wait a minute. Some stuff I didn't want to put in here. Such as... oh boy. First of all, what is this? Those. Keep. And this. Keep. That's much better carry weight. That's reasonable. So, we're gonna decorate our home together. Just you and me. Oh, that's right! Gotta get some stuff back. Psh. Okay, fine. Fine. I gotta search through all this stuff. Takes so freaking long. What is this used for? I don't want it. What if I give it to the, what's their face? Debella Temple ladies. Okay, glass, maybe? Will I need? Iron fittings, need that. Lock. And moonstone ore. And let's just get all this stuff. Core redstone we need. Refined moonstone, that's what it was that I needed. Yikes. Excuse me, love. Nice. Oh boy. It's a lot of stuff, man. Nails. we go. Let's just get all of it, huh? And yeah, it's looking more like a home now. As you like. All the stuff is being placed. Loading, loading. Next. Chair, cupboard. Let's just fill it up, baby. Oh. Single bed. Leather strips. Eight 20 E4 500. That's a lot. Okay, well, we don't have stuff for that yet. Nice, nice, nice. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And I do. Ah, more stuff. Let's go a desk. One of those, 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 one of those. Let's just deck the halls. Deck the halls. Deck everything up. That's right. What do you think so far, dearest? My dearest love. Well, this is just a random storage room I picked, right? Yeah, a bunch of storage. Oh, it's a trophy room. What's this trophy thing? Boom, boom, boom. Ah. What can I put here? How do you do that? Whoa, cool. I never knew you could do this. Hey. Let's talk about something.
Of course.
This is a... No, I'm not going to say that. I was going to joke and say that, but... Let's talk about romance.
Always, my love. What is it?
How do you feel about our relation... How was our last time together, you'd say?
Oh, it was so much fun. I can't wait until we go again.
I know. We'll do it soon.
Mm-hmm.
We will. I trust you.
Okay.
Trust me, I promise you. Can I put anything in the display case? I guess not. I didn't... Wait. I thought... How do I get to the... Nice. Nice and breezy. Quick. Oh, you know what? I need a kitchen. The cabin in the woods. I'll take that. Cabin in the woods. Another book. The Monomyth. What that? And a sweet roll for you, love. Here, have a sweet roll. Since I'm doing all this construction work, here's a sweet roll for you.
Man, these are so good. Thanks.
Okay. I want to add some stuff that I thought I had added, but as you can see, it's not there. Which would be East Wing kitchen and West Wing bedrooms. Wait, greenhouse. Let's check out the West Wing and the... Wait a gosh darn minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. Huh? Ah, have to actually build it. Clay. Now I know I had some clay, but not a lot. Good. So we should have a greenhouse now. Yes, that's a greenhouse. And then we need a kitchen. A kitchen. We need to build a kitchen. Nice and nice. Some greenhouse, huh? Psh. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Look. And I know you love. Wait, what? And lavender. Okay. And then here we're going to plant these, which I know you love. Another one. And snowberries. And tundra cotton. Wait, no, not 6. This one will be empty for now. But how do I put something in it? It doesn't give the option. Strange, isn't it? And then we wait some time. You can't really run a bakery here though, love, because there's no one to sell to. We live out middle of nowhere. And then we just need that kitchen. And then we need the kitchen. The kitchen. Or a library. Let's go library. I wish we could have multiple things at once, but... Look, we have a library now. Anything else we can do? Oh man. Okay, what's this do? Oh, that's it. Check out our home, dear. This is our biggest home. Okay, now we gotta remodel. Oh, it's just bigger now. Boom, 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 boom. So this is my new home here in Skyrim. We can add all the books here if we ever get more books. It's kind of a small library though. I was expecting it to be taller. Oh, it is. Oh, and it has an upper balcony. Nice. Well, I think we should sleep, dear. All right, love. We've finished furnishing this place. So come up to the roof of the library with me. Well, it's about time I told you something important, my love. Something very, very important. All right?
Hey, if we're not too busy, I'd like to go on a romantic outing with you sometime soon.
Not right now, but I need to
Okay.
tell you something, okay? What I'm about to tell you are my true origin. This is my true origin story I'm about to tell you. And it's about my homeworld. And I've been revealed to my goddess Eula from my homeworld has revealed to me my destiny. It is time to finally tell you my full origin story. You see, and I am not from Tamriel, let alone Skyrim, or even Nirn, this Earth itself. I'm not from this world. I come from the world of Era, a planet in an entirely different universe from here. And there, in my homeworld, we have this creation story. And I can recite it for you by memory. It goes like this. The darkness encroaches, a storm of terror, from all sides, and its roars and screams encompass all things. It is all there is. All that there is or ever could be is bathed in its despair. It devours and attacks all things that present themselves to be a source of any light, beauty, or goodness. Indeed, the darkness no longer trembles at the sight of any light, but now it confidently approaches it to overcome and to subdue it. In its space, the darkness wreaks havoc and chaos across all things, seeking after a perpetual state of non-being, and for there never to be a place for a world. Flashes of darkness... I'm not facing you. Flashes of darkness and rolls of gloomy thunder are the world, and not a thing which springs from light and life is to be found in the encroaching storm clouds. Evil things flourish in their playground. A cosmic terror has dug its fangs into the once beautiful life of the world. Hope, beauty, goodness, virtue, love, grace, mercy, peace, and wholeness are nowhere to be found, for the storm has been raging on for what seems to be eons. There is no memory of the light, nor of a time when there was a world birthed by the light. No, but the darkness has borne its own world, and it has thrived and grown even darker, ever darker, leaving its black and rugged traces in the mire of the pathways of time immemorial. Was there ever a time when there was light? Indeed, but the darkness has blotted out the memory thereof. Such times... Sorry, love. Such times full of peace, love, hope, and happiness, have been lost to the shadows forever. Here in this world plain, the memories of times long past begin crying out again for a new season. But there is no one to hear. They cry out for change, but there is no eye to see. They cry out for retribution, and they cry out for justice, but no mind is there to perceive them. Then suddenly a streamline of a single speck of golden and pure white light cuts a quieted path through the chaotic darkness and terrible storm clouds. The particle of light sings a muffled melody as it comes to its stop, as the darkness had tried to snuff it out. Even now it continues its visceral and violent attempts to snuff it out. The darkness opens its mouths with its great and evil tempest of wrath, thrashing upon the surface of this new source of light. The new entity emits a stunningly bright wave of uniform light out into the endless expanse of the dark tempest of chaos. Sorry, love. Think if I had this mask on, you can't feel that. This new entity says, speaking life into the darkness, I desire not for tears to rule, nor for despair to reign. Chaos, disorder, hatred, fear, and wretchedness shall no longer prevail. The darkness roars and spews forth its hatred in response, spitting vicious curses upon the light. The light retaliates by emanating a new and beautiful melody, which causes the shadows to repulse. With a great roar, the darkness attacks the light, but the light's melody pushes it away. With great righteous anger, the light begins its beautiful harmony of light and song. Ribbons of light begin flowing out from within the bright core. The ribbons stream throughout the chaotic blackness, and from the place where the light is sourced, there appears to be a form taking its own shape, contouring lines out of the core of the light. And now, the shape of the light is given texture and beauty and personhood, appearing now as a feminine being, like the body of a woman, made wholly out of the light. As the light takes the shape of a beautiful woman, she dispels all the darkness, that evil known now as the ancient terror. Now its reign of darkness, death, and non-being are brought to naught, so that the light may have its place to shape its own world. Or, one could say, her own world. I'm not looking directly at you, I'm sorry, love. I'm still not looking directly at you. There we go. So, after dispelling the ancient terror, who is Tenebrous, the goddess created the heavens. These heavens, now hers to fill with light and life, were at first an empty space. Then, the goddess breathed out the breath of light into the empty space, and she filled the heavens with the stars. The goddess set her dominion above and beyond the heavens, and created for herself an eternal city of perfect light and beauty to surround the light of her essence, naming the city Serea. Now, having ordained the stars in their places, she breathed the breath of life into 6 great stars, and these 6 great stars then gave birth to 6 celestial beings made out of the light of the goddess, the 6 espers. And these were the espers which the goddess created out of the stars: Angelus, Virga, Ahira, Eva, Iris, and Vera. To each of them she gave certain authorities and powers, so that they had the power to create a world to their liking within the space of the world the goddess had made. And through the union of love between the espers Angelus and Virga, Virga gave birth to the myriads of beings made of light who worshipped and served the espers and the goddess. And these were called angels because they were fathered by Angelus. And Angelus gave the angels a place with them in the heavens and in Serea, the city of the goddess. Now, with the creation of the espers, the goddess revealed to them her personal name, Eula, spelled E-U-L-A. After these things, the espers began to create the earth. Iris, the esper of fire, used her power to form a ball of fire, and she spun it with such force that it became a solid sphere. Afterwards, Eva, the esper of earth, used her power to shape the foundations of the lands from out of the ball of fire. Then Ahira, the esper of water, used her power to pour out cascades of water upon the surface which Eva had made, covering all the foundations of the earth with the seas. After this, Vera, the esper of wind, used her power and sent out great winds to separate the waters of the seas, to create the clouds in the sky to cover all the seas. And after this, Eva took the foundations of the earth, which she had made, and lifted the continents up out of the seas. And Eva's spirit hovered over all the lands and formed myriads of plant kinds and animal kinds out of the earth, and Vera's spirit followed after to give to each region and continent its various biomes and climates. Now the earth was finished, and Eula saw the earth, and she named it Ardon. And after this, eventually kingdoms rose, cultures were formed, different races were created: the Kitsune, the Viera, the elves, the mermaids, the fairies, all handmade by the espers Eva and Ahira and the goddess herself, along with the Humes, the original humans. And as these kingdoms and cultures were formed and people spread over Ardon, its continents and its lands were filled. One man named Xerafox, spelled Xerazphox, one man named Xerafox lived during these early centuries of humanity, and he was blessed with a very rich inheritance by his rich father, Goa. Xerafox discovered a vast land of hills and meadows and grasslands that was surrounded and encircled on all sides by even-height mountain ranges. He called this land Oltira, and took over 500 years to build his grand city of Oltira. But eventually, darkness entered the world when Tenebris, the ancient terror, somehow returned and began corrupting human hearts from within. At first, that corruption spread gradually through quarrels, hatred, adultery, and rejection of the Serayan law, until Tenebris gathered an army from those who embraced the darkness. Eventually, he revealed his full form and brought literal death, killing those touched by his darkness. So the Serayan law was the divine law that the angels brought down to humanity from the heavenly city of Serea, after Tenebris' darkness had already begun corrupting the world from within people's hearts. Eula gave the law through Angelus because mankind had not truly sought or worshipped her, but had instead prayed to the Espers and worshipped the Espers. So she sent the Espers and angels to guide humanity back into her ways. And this was in order to mitigate the influence of the darkness in their hearts from Tenebris. When Angelus descended to the Serayan temple, in a city called the City of the Angels, which is a copy of Serea, the true heavenly Serea, into an earthly form atop the highest mountaintop of the snowy mountains of the land of Skeva, the northern continent of Ardon. This is the City of the Angels, okay? Where was I? When Angelus descended to the Serayan temple, which is at the summit of this city, he gave the angels golden tablets from the true Serea, the one in the city of the goddess in the heavens, above the heavens. He gave to them these tablets from the true Serea, and they proclaimed that this law had been given so people could restrain and dispel Tenebris' darkness from their hearts. The Serayan law functioned as a moral and spiritual covenant with humanity and the goddess. People who sincerely accepted and tried to live by it in order to resist corruption, and the angels who were tasked with overseeing humanity's obedience to it. Over time, humanity divided into two groups, those who honored the Serayan law and those who rejected it. Tenebris used the darkness and those who rejected the law to build his army. What was done about this rampant corruption of the earth through Tenebris' darkness in men's hearts was vast and catastrophic. The angels and Espers resisted Tenebris, and those who had bound themselves to the Serayan law were raptured away for safety. Then, off the earth, the angels raptured the followers of the law off the earth. Then, with Eula's blessing, the Espers reshaped the earth through the great catastrophe and made a prison in the planet's core. Angelus bound Tenebris with 7 golden chains and cast him into that abyss, and the earth was sealed over him. Afterward, the world and its continents were completely remade and reshaped. So, with that, the the Ardonic Age, the first age of humanity in history, ended thusly. Tenebris returned, waged war against the City of the Angels and the Serayan law, and brought death upon the world. In response, the goddess Eula and the Espers reshaped the earth Ardon through a cataclysm, imprisoned in Tenebris and the planet's core, saved the faithful, and remade Ardon into a new world made of new continents, now called Era, spelled E-I-R-A, my home world. Before the Great Cataclysm, however, just before this happened, the goddess Eula gave King Zeraphox of Volterra, the largest and greatest city on all Ardon, on all the earth in fact, she gave to him a prophecy that one of his descendants, a man who will be named Zareth, will one day defeat Tenebris forever and restore creation. Well, Anaya, that's me. I used to have a different name, you see, and I need to tell you this for a long time. A long, long time, Anaya. I used to have a different name, one which I will not give, because that identity has long since been put to its end. I was born and raised in a different world that had been created by the goddess long before even Ardon, and had been sectioned off from this main creation I was raised in. Well, not raised in my main creation where I'm king in. This other creation, this other earth, it had been sectioned off from this main creation because of that earth's evil deeds and rejection of her light and its history. But just before the great cataclysm of Ardon, Zeraphox's son, Akenna, who was to be the first prince of Volterra, he was spared when Eula, the goddess, gave Zeraphox a choice between saving himself or saving his son. Zeraphox offered his own life, and the goddess responded by snatching Akenna away from the Volterran palace in a great flash of light, so that he would escape Tenebris and survive the coming destruction. This Akenna, the son of Zeraphox, had countless descendants down the ages of history on that other earth in that other universe, or space you could call it, until, eventually, in its modern times, I was born into the bloodline, never knowing any of this stuff, or or even that there was a goddess in some other main world or universe where this planet Era was, okay? I was once a lonely college student on that other Earth, full of regret, fear, romantic loneliness, and emptiness, until I had a dream. And in that dream world, I met a vivid, realistic girl named Chloe, with beautiful, glowing turquoise eyes and long, golden blonde hair tied in a braid, a long French braid that reaches her waist, that's adorned with pink flowers and all this beauty. She wears white, she's elegant, she's bubbly, she's kind, and soft and gentle, and so full of love. Well, this girl, Chloe, she found me and awakened memories I had lost. She told me who she truly was. Elysial. She was an angel. And she led me into Archaea, the continent, one of the continents on the planet Era. She led me there, where I slowly learned that I had been the one the world had awaited. I was the promised king who was meant to stand against Tenebris and restore what had been lost in the world. I had not first come into this world as a king, the world of Era, that is. I was pulled into Archaea with my friends, as an answer to the prayers of Sephoa, one of the nations of the continent of Archaea, the nation of spirit. I was pulled into Archaea with my friends as an answer to the prayers of Sephoa because Tenebris was threatening to return death and endless darkness to the world. Chloe came to me at the spirit temple and revealed the truth. Caius had become Tenebris' vessel, the elemental temples were being corrupted, and the charm she had given me was the sign that I was destined to become the prophesied king who would defeat Tenebris and heal the world from the existence of death and mortality. She then gave up her angelic nature to become fully human so that, once the war was over, she could marry me as an immortal human, death having been removed from the world once for all. So we journeyed across Archaea together, and all the elemental nations. I purified the Wind Temple and the Nation of Wind called Velsta with the help of Princess Lily, and the Earth Temple and the Nation of Sebanero with the help of Princess Violet. And with every step, Chloe drew closer to me and revealed more of her love and her faith in who I was meant to become as King Zareth. But, Anaya, and this is the memory that hurts the heart most to remember, to recall, to imagine. And I will tell it to you now. Everything changed when we reached the Water Temple in the nation of Fiora with the help of Princess Rosa. When we reached the Water Temple, everything changed. Caius, the vessel of Tenebris, his humanoid avatar, you could say, he struck Chloe down before I could reach her when we had parted ways in the Water Temple. We were trying to find the chamber of Ahira, the water elemental, Esper, and unseal her, purify the temple, to unseal her. But, lo and behold, Caius descended from above in the chamber and stabbed her through the chest. And with that, I held her lifeless body in my arms, and for a time I was broken by the utter grief, and even now, the emotions and the memories are coming back to me all now. I was dead inside, Anaya. I was gone. For a time, I was broken by the utter grief. Even so, my companions drew me forward again. My friends, Saraya Kotecha, Andrew Robbins, Jacob Baring, whom the movies that I made up in the world, Ven, are based off of, by the way, some of them. Well, my friends, they're waiting for me now still. Even so, my companions, my friends, they drew me forward again. And I kept going on the journey, carrying both my sorrow and my calling to fulfill the prophecy. After that, I had to press on. We pressed on all the way to Belaz, the nation of fire, clarified the fire temple with the help of Princess Ashlyn, and then we went to Zalfito. Iris, the fire elemental in the fire temple, Iris strengthened me and told me to seek Caius' end, not from bitterness, but for justice. not to let bitterness take control of me. Then, when Caius and Tenebris stood against us in their full terror in Princess Ariel's castle in the capital of the Nation of Frost, Zalfito, we stood before and faced Tenebris and Caius in their full might and their full form. And suddenly Chloe's light returned to me, her essence, her spirit. The angelic essence she had left behind shone out from the charm she had given me, and I poured that light into my blade, and with it I struck Caius down and defeated Tenebris, and the darkness over Archaea was cleansed forever. That was when my true identity was fulfilled, Anaya. I was no longer the young man I was in my original birth world. I fully became Zareth, the promised king foretold long ago to the line of Zarafox, the descendant who would end death, reclaim Ultira, resurrect the city of Ultira, and restore hope to the world. The prophecy that had begun when Zarafox gave up his own life so his son Akenna could live had reached me at last. But my victory did not end with Chloe beside me as my queen. It came through losing her, carrying that loss, and overcoming Tenebris by the light she left in my hands, and that it remains in the blade I have back in my palace in the kingdom of Ultira. And, Anaya, after months of being the king of Ultira, the resurrected Ultira city, which the goddess herself let me shape with my own mind in her heavenly city and realm, and then which she brought down to rest atop the mountains in the north of Sephoa, with me as its eternal king. Even after months of reigning in perfection over Archaea in that state, from that Ultiran palace, which I shaped by my mind and will in the heavens, and brought down to the earth, to Ira, even after all of this, my grief over Chloe would never leave me. But now I have remembered what the goddess told me before I awoke on that carriage way back at Helgen, when I was thought to be a mere criminal. She, the goddess, had made me a promise that if I agreed to be her light to help rid Skyrim of its biggest problems in this other universe, she would indeed reunite me with Chloe and even resurrect her spirit. For now, though, I cannot fully remember still the rest of the details and what she said to me after that. But for now, this is all I remember. This is all I remember. And with that, my love, let us go down. I know you might have a lot of thoughts on this. But, you know, one small sliver of something I do remember now, love, is that I did not meet you by chance. We're married in Skyrim, and I was in love with Chloe. In fact, I would say I still am. Chloe is my true wife, meant to be my queen forever. But my loves are not divided, Anaya. You, the goddess, gives me an impression that the key to her resurrection is in you. And we will find out what that is in the next episode. But let us get back inside, and let me check the time in IRL. Okay, and with that, my love, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, if you know that song, cool. Love, I have planned... Sorry. I've been meaning to do this for a while now. But in the meantime...
we should go do something special together sometime soon.
Yeah.
If we're not too busy, that is.
Well, you heard my story from my homeworld after all this time, and it's only... it's only right, now that we're at the semi-final episode of this whole series, love. Here's a sweet roll for you. After all that.
Aw, you really like me, don't you?
I love you.
Giving me sweet rolls. Thank you. Okay.
Here's the thing. I have to finish my Ven saga. I have to finish... You know, so everyone... All of that is the in-world lore for my character in Skyrim Zareth. The full story now. But the Ven saga... In this lore, it's a movie series he made in his palace I can watch, but but in the real world, Ven is actually a real movie series I made up. Not the story I just shared, but the Ven Saga I read earlier episodes that I'm going to finish now. I have to finish all 15 of them before... So that means 10 more movies I have to read summaries for. For the rest of this episode, that's what we're going to do. Okay? So, this episode, we started with action and stuff, but for most of this episode will be just me talking. Hold on, let me edit something in my episode plan list. Wow, that's big. Hold on. Okay. We are going... Well, I need to open it first. Alright, Ven 5. Let's unmark all the quests. In the next episode, the final episode, we'll do a little bit... We'll do a little more... you know... Final quests. Now you know who I really am, Naya.
Hey, if we're not too busy, I'd like to go on a romantic outing with you sometime soon.
Okay, well just for now.
Oh, it would be nice if my true love would take
Let's
me on...
talk.
Sure. What is it?
Anaya, can we move homes?
Well, I was kind of settling in, but alright. Where to?
Just for now, let's live here.
Sure thing. This place looks cozy enough.
We can always move
Hopefully
back.
there's a bookshelf or two I can put some spellbooks on.
We'll move back to Proudspire Manor and everything. As soon as... Love. Let's part ways for a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I understand if you need me to go back home. Please be safe, okay?
I'll be safe. You stay here at home. I'm gonna go pick up the kids and bring them here. And then I'm gonna read Ven 5 to you and the kids. And everyone else. You know what, though? Maybe. I should bring everyone home to my manor. All of my followers who know me. All of them. Alright, kids, we're moving. We're moving! It's moving day. And, yeah. It's moving day. Oh, hello, I'm back.
Papa, you're back. Could you give me an allowance?
Alright. Here's 1,000 gold.
What? Seriously?
Yep.
No way! With this, I could buy everything in the market.
Nice.
Wow! Thanks.
Just for you. And I need to tell you something else.
You think I could be a bard?
It's time for us to move.
Really? Where are we going?
Well, Lakeview Manor, my house in Falkreath.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
And Sam is next. Oh, Sam! Where are you, Sam? Hey, Sam.
When I grow up, I want to join the Legion.
It's time for us to move.
What? Where are we going?
Are you upset? Well, we're going to Lakeview Manor. It's my house in Falkreath.
Oh, right. I'll see you there.
Okay, now you're excited. We'll come back here.
Long life to you, Thane.
Proudspire Manor in Solitude is still our main home, don't worry. This will just be temporary. Let's wait a day. Just for them to arrive in the Lakeview Manor. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna go pick up all my followers, which, let's start in Markarth with Mirai. Okay. I'm coming for you, Mirai. Wake up, Mirai.
Yes?
It's important. Follow me.
Lead the way.
All right. Sorry to wake you up, but there's some important stuff we're gonna do. All right. And hey, Miss Mirai, what's your last name? Where's your mother? Oh dear. Okay. Who's next? We need to go pick up. Ow, my heart. I'm not gonna die. Maybe. Who's next? We need to pick up Serana. She should be here now. Please, please, please be here. Serana, and then Sarah, and then Ash. Come on, Serana, please be here. Please, for the love of all that's good and holy, please be here. Please. Hey.
Good day,
You seen
friend.
Serana?
Keeping well?
You seen Serana anywhere? This is important. Relatively so.
Until next time.
Well, I just don't know where she's gone. Is she here? It is pretty early. Maybe she's upstairs and I didn't check everywhere. Man, I'm really concerned about this. We need to find Serana. Did I tell her to wait somewhere and just don't remember? And I never came to pick her up? Come on, she's gotta be somewhere. No, she wouldn't be here. That's his room. Mirai, this is big trouble. This is not good. This is not good. I almost thought that was her. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good. Where's Serana?
Harkin's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider...
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Where did I leave her then? I had to have left her somewhere. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is not good, this is not good. This is not good, this is not good, this is not good. What if she's near the Thieves Guild? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm nervous about all this. Sarah.
Why?
Join me.
Probably. Let's go.
So nervous about not being able to find her. Let's check the Thieves Guild, huh? Which is in what direction from here? Over here? I don't know, man. Serana! I need to find Serana.
Need something?
Yes, Serana. Where is she? Hey.
It's good to see you in one piece, Locke.
Yeah, good, good, good.
I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done.
No problem.
The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key?
It's been returned to the sepulchre, okay?
That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend.
So where will you be now?
I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Okay. If she's not here, which I don't think she is, it doesn't seem like she's going to be here.
Yeah, you need something?
Shadow marks. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. I really don't think she's here. Man, this is bad. This is really bad.
Well, I have some work for you.
Even if you're one of us, you better
No
not
time.
get in trouble.
No, not this way, not this way. You know what? I think I know. I think I know where. I think. This door always messes me up, man. The Twilight Sepulchre. No, 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 no. The place before that. The what's it called? I'll have to find it on the map. Oh gosh. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't like this. Peaks Shade Tower. Was that it? I don't think so. It's not that. Because we went to it after that. Is it this place? I'm suspicious. I'm not sure about this place. No, it's not. Guys, we're just trying to find Serana here. It's not good that she's missing. It's really not good. No bad. No bad. Let me pause. Okay, so it was some dwarven ruin area, I believe. Maybe over here? No. Erkengard. Erkengard. Where's Erkengard? Or whatever. Here. Mayhap I left her off here somewhere. If so, I need to be extremely careful about not forgetting people when I tell them to wait somewhere. Man, oh man.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah, whatever. No. This is not good. I think maybe here. I hope. Oh gosh, I hope. Serana? Did I leave you over here somewhere? Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh no. I don't think she's here. Oh gosh. Serana! Oh no, she's not there either. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh. Oh no. Guys. This is not good.
But wait, I think we need to talk.
Yes.
I don't think I'll go inside with you.
Why?
It's very unlikely Mercer is working alone. He might have hired some thugs to go after you. I'll stay on guard here. Just watch out for yourself. Okay?
So this is
Good
what
luck out
happened.
there. I'll wait here.
My game froze and I had to restart my PC. Yeah, we made it out. So we have to... Basically, she got bugged and she's got stuck somewhere. And I had to use a command to teleport to wherever she was. Which apparently is up here somewhere. So she was close by, kind of.
So, what do you want to talk?
Come with me.
Whenever you're ready.
Where are you going? Why are you running from me?
Yes?
Actually, we should part ways.
I'm surprised to think you can manage without me, but your choice.
I don't know what's going on, man. So I had to end my OBS recording because the game just froze as soon as I paused the OBS recording then before I continue it after finding her. And I had to shut down my entire PC and restart it. And reload the game up. And then I used the console command to find her. So now I dismissed her properly. She should be at Dawnguard. I can pick her up the proper way. Right? And now Mariah's missing. Now Mariah is missing. Hey!
What is it?
Why are you not following me?
Right behind you.
Sure you are. Let's see about that. Will you be right behind me? Sheesh. Thank you. Now, okay, now we're both here. Let's continue. Something's always gotta go wrong. Alright. Now we pick up Serana, and we'll pick up Ash, and then we'll all go home to my new home. You here? Good. So let's go. And then I'm gonna read to you and my wife and my kids my stories, the rest of my movies. And actually, I'll read all the rest of the movies for the rest of this episode. How about them apples? So I'm going to try to read really fast and not talk about or explain stuff in between. I'll just read it straight up the way it is. And that's the way it is. Serana, I swear to Jeeb, if you are not here again. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. Please. She should definitely be here now.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Oh my goodness. Now she's here. Hey.
Looks like we're here. Let's get going. Yes,
What are
Dragonborn?
What are you here for?
Do you need
What's
some
on your mind?
growing up back on the... However, talk about it. Be a good guide for this old relic.
Why are you, like, going your own way?
You know, this place. This place.
Come with me.
Another adventure.
Okay. Never mind.
So, it's finally over?
Yes.
Finally. We should get back to the Thieves Guild. Your family is probably waiting for you.
They're not my family, and you missed out all the stuff that happened.
If you run into any trolls, just remember they're more scared of you than you are of them.
That's true. And I'm not even scared of them, so that says a lot. Okay, Ash. Oh wait, I told her to stay at Winterhold College. That's right.
Well, probably.
She's not probably Serana. Totally, they're more scared of me. Everyone's staying with me. Good. So Serana, guys, me and Anaya ran into this new kind of dragon.
You've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here.
You're nothing but trouble.
Why are you talking like that? I resurrected you, my dude. I freaking resurrected you, and you're gonna give me that smack? Psh.
I must admit, you do have an arm on you.
Hello.
But that sword,
What's our next plan of action?
Come with me.
Sure.
Good. We're all the gang's all here together again. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Everyone come to my new home that I built with my bare hands. Totally. It's in Falkreath. Riverwood Commune. Again. Okay. Alright, everyone. Alright.
Lakeview Manor.
Oh.
Look at the view here. It's just lovely.
You like
it's
my
in
house?
the woods and overlooks a beautiful lake.
Would you like to live here? Wait, what?
I mean, why not? I don't have any problems with this place.
Wait, you can't
You're
live here.
back.
Hey,
You're back. Could you give me an allowance?
I already have. I'll give you 500.
You're the best. Thanks.
Yeah, you're
Easy
welcome.
on the sniffing. You've certainly outdone yourself here. It's nice to have a place to escape the night.
What the heck? I'm protecting my family. Okay, Proud Spy Manor it is. You get off my property, hooligans. Freaking hooligans. I kill you. I pity the fool. I pity a fool. Or however it goes. Any more of you, scum? Sam?
I went fishing at the lake. I almost caught something.
Oh, really?
Guess it could use a bit of
Go. Time to go home.
Yes, Pa.
Yeah, you stay inside. Especially Lucia, my daughter. I am not letting my daughter be out and about with all this nonsense. Alright, now my wife's here, waiting for me.
Must you fill every silence? Oh, don't pretend you don't love it. Besides, I've noticed you tend to fill the silence too.
with long, brooding thoughts about the nature of your own existence.
That is called processing.
I don't want this in my house, Mirai. Thank you.
Humming does not. Right. Processing. Is that what you call it when my endless charm finally starts to rub off on you?
If my programming ever degrades to the point of developing charm, you'll be the last to know.
Interesting.
See? You're getting better already.
Alright, everyone. Come.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate a quiet place to unwind.
This is my greenhouse. But
Need something?
nothing.
Serana, I have been analyzing common anti-vampire tactics catalogued in local folklore. Most seem rooted in baseless speculation rather than actual research.
Oh, you mean the Peasant's Guide to Vampire Hunting? Please. Half of it's superstition cooked up by people who've
great
never
to be
even
indoors
seen a
again.
vampire.
Alright, I need to go find my wife.
Precisely. Garlic, for instance. A waste of
Hey.
perfectly good seasoning.
Hey.
Enough of that.
One
Thank
very
you.
old, very stuffy vampire lord who happened to have a terrible allergy. The story got out of hand.
Hey, Lucia.
As for the stakes through the heart, anything sharp.
Got something for you.
What is it?
I think. Actually, I don't know.
There's nothing particularly
Dun,
magical
dun.
about the wood.
You will need. You know what? I'll give you Valder's lucky dagger. Lucky dagger. I can't speak.
Thanks.
Oh, to the whatever. Okay.
So, garlic and specialized steaks.
I'll sleep until my wife is awake. I don't want to wake her up. She likes getting her nice shut eye. You know, she likes it. She needs it.
Tactical.
All right. Good morning, love.
You're taking this very seriously.
Everyone's here. All right. Let's save. Let me check the time. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Okay.
Most people just carry a clove of garlic and hope for the best.
And
Not to bother you, but do you think I could come exploring with you again?
Of course.
Awesome. Let's go.
But we can't
I'm
leave.
so happy to be exploring with you again.
But we
I'm
can't.
sure the children will be fine. They have everything they need at home.
Oof. But I'm not sure. Actually, what do you think? Let's talk
What's on your mind?
about romance.
Sure. What is it?
About our marriage.
Sure. What is it?
How are the children here?
I think they're doing okay, but it might be good to ask them how they're doing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Where are we living?
We're living in Lakeview Manor by Falkreath, remember?
Yeah, we're right here. Okay. Can I ask you? How do the kids like it here? I don't know if there's. I don't know. I don't know if they're safe here. I mean, I love the house and everything, but
This is what I was talking about. Serana here isn't fully operational until she's had her morning ration of Colovian brandy.
okay. Well, everyone, gather
It's
around
brandy
the table.
ash, not engine fuel. And it's for medicinal purposes. It eases the transition from undeath to dealing with the living.
Hey.
You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied
I
visiting.
think we need a
some-
steward.
I agree. They definitely help with the nuts and bolts of home building.
What do you think about hiring a bard?
Why would you want to hire a bard? Don't you already have one in front of you? But hey, they definitely liven up the atmosphere. I know how to play the lute and sing, but I'd rather not do that all the time.
What do you think about hiring a carriage driver?
That'd be a good idea. We wouldn't have to walk as much.
We have a greenhouse. We can now do some gardening. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. It's just that
That's out of nowhere
I
for
haven't
you.
done something like this since It's been so long, I can't even remember. Before I was locked up, it was one of the only activities that I looked forward to doing back on the island. When I was doing this with my mother, I could just stare at the plants, forget about the horrid world around me. Thank you. It really means a lot.
So finally we have a library too.
About time. You certainly kept me waiting with this one, but it's a lovely addition. I can't wait to store all the books we've gathered over our travels here.
Yeah.
This room,
Speaking of that,
it's definitely going to be one of my favorites.
I think they need to know my backstory too. We have a trophy room now too. What do you think?
It'll be a good place to store our adventuring spoils. Perhaps even turn this room into a miniature museum.
Museum.
Depends on whether you have
Museum?
anything worth displaying, though.
You mean museum? Okay. Okay, I need you to do something.
What now?
I need all of
What do
you.
I need?
Medicinal purpose.
Sit there.
Got it.
Requires half a bottle. At this rate of consumption, our quest efficiency
Stay
will drop by 12% due to
sitting.
the necessary detours from...
Hey.
Yes? What did you need?
I need you to do something. Crap. Well, I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah?
I need you to do something.
I'm ready. What do you want?
Sit down.
I can do that.
This is impressive. I'll give you that.
Go sit down. It's story time, everyone. Thank you.
Whatever.
Stay sitting. I need you to do something.
The decision is yours. Okay.
Sit there. Okay, slowly but surely. I guess Ash, you'd be the one who doesn't need to sit out of everyone.
Hey, sure thing.
Okay.
Do, love.
Please stay sitting.
Okay.
Everyone. And Ash is doing her own thing, I guess. Alright, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Don't get up,
Let me know if
Serana.
you need anything else.
Pay attention to me.
Back with more flattery, I see.
What? Okay, you're just gonna... Alright, you and Ash are just doing your own thing. Please sit down. I'm waiting. Please sit down. Please. Okay. We'll just start. We don't really have time to worry about all that nonsense. We got a lot to get through, baby. Woo! Fen 5. Graduates of Power Charm Academy arrive on the Rift Plane, Karan, in a Rifter ship carrying Xerax, Jacob, Andrew, Caitlin, Brisa, Sierra, Taylor, Susie, Annika, and some others on it. The world of Karan is a tropical world of clear turquoise waters, palm trees, waterfalls, and archipelagos. The Rifter ship lands by the boardwalk of the market square of Envo, the closest city to the ACC headquarters of Karan. Upon stepping off the aircraft, Xerax and Company, or Xerax and Co., are introduced to the assistant director of the ACC, Mrs. Badgley, who happens to be the mother of J.C. Badgley from the previous movie, Ven 4. The ACC, Aeon Commission Corporation, is an organization of skilled Aeons who wield gun swords and soul pistols to hunt spirit creatures that manifest abnormally in the physical realm. For this reason, members of the ACC are commonly known as spirit hunters. After Mrs. Badgley introduces herself to the new ACC recruits, Xerax and Co. take a break at the mall across the street from the landing pad, which is beside a train station. The entire town is built on stilts above the clear water. Everyone hangs out in their own friend groups in the cliques at the mall until the train arrives. And Brisa approaches Xerax to talk to him just like she used to at Power Charm Academy in the previous movie, to which Andrew responds with jealousy in an annoying way, causing her to leave. Jacob says, Andrew, you really need to grow up sometimes. You're never going to impress the ladies, as you say, with that kind of attitude. I don't know what the deal is with all that random text. It's all messed up. Once the train arrives at the island of the ACC headquarters, alright, everyone follows Mrs. Badgley into the main entrance, and they take the stairs up to the main dining hall. In the dining hall, in the upper wall at the end of the hall, is a window peering into the director's office. A man wearing a long white coat with golden buttons and symbols on it, with long brown hair and glasses, rectangular glasses, stands up from the inside of the window. An intercom activates as the man begins to speak through it to the new ACC members in the hall. He introduces himself as Director Kyrex of the ACC. Kyrex gives all the new Aeons orders for their first task, to train with Guro in the training outpost, and after finishing lunch in the dining hall, everyone is shown to the dorms and apartments. After settling his stuff in, Xerax goes with Jacob and Andrew to the training quarters as scheduled for the new Aeons. Xerax enters a training chamber alone and picks his blue ACC uniform and customized silver claymore. Dr. Kyrex, or Director Kyrex, who's behind a window in the upper wall, speaks through an intercom to direct Xerax on how to customize his weapon, find out what he should do for training. First, Xerax must defeat a swarm of AUs, which are spirit creatures which look like fiery coyotes, and they have like flaming hair and like a long tail. After he defeats a swarm of them for training, then Director Kyrex says, "This time you must eliminate all the AUs without the use of arc light." Xerax doesn't take any hits and passes the training section, then is taken to train against Guro, which is a big, burly guy who's really strong. And that's where he can only use arc light this time, instead of a weapon. And Xerax does so well fighting Guro and destroying his dummies and pillars that Guro becomes somewhat suspicious of him. However, Guro also says to him, "You may be good at dodging things, but you still need to grow in your arc light strength and power, and in your skill of channeling it correctly. When it comes to using arc light, it is something that has nothing to do with talent, and only skill and practice. I look forward..." Where was I? I look forward to... I look forward to training with you again. After training, Xerax and his friends talk about how their training went at dinner. Xerax and the others are also shown and taught how the Rift teleporter terminals operate, which allow ACC members to teleport directly to certain cities that also have a connecting rift gate for faraway missions. Here's a description of the ACC uniform for visual purposes. The ACC's main colors are azure blue and silver. Spirit Hunters uniforms consist of, typically, a light gray shirt with a shirt tucked into gray pants with black boots, a navy or azure blue coat or jacket that is form-fitting on the torso and arms and spreads out like a cape from the waist to just below the knees on the back. The waist cape/jacket has silver bracelets which serve as the holders for their weapons. Each Spirit Hunter's gun, sword, or soul pistols, or whatever weapon of choice they have, are hidden in a pocket dimension within the bracelets. So, when a Spirit Hunter takes out their weapons, they summon them from their bracelets into their hands, so that they don't have to holster their blades or pistols in their belts. Their belts instead hold Phasma flash bombs, which are small silver capsules with glowing energy inside that can be thrown as flash bombs to reveal any evil spirit creatures in the area to make them manifest in the physical realm. While most ACC members stick to using a gun, sword, and a soul pistol as their main weapons, some also choose to use mechanical bows, which also have bombastic arrows, such as Caitlin Shapansky. Some uniforms have hoods, like Xerax's, by Dr. Kyrex's permission, also customize his gun sword into a larger claymore, which can fire larger shots from the hilt than the common gun sword. A gun sword is a one-edged sword with the shape of the katana. The blade has the shape of the katana blade, with a small barrel protruding from the hilt and pointing across the spine of the blade, which can fire arclight bullets. After some downtime and bonding, Xerax and his friends are given their first real mission: to hunt a group of AUs in the Envo Mall. Xerax, Annika, Andrew, Jacob, Caitlin, Brisa, Sierra, Norris, and Tyler go on the mission together. As they enter the mall, they get to put what they learned so far about Phasma flash bombs to use, and they see after throwing them that the AUs are crawling alongside all the walls of the mall. They go all out as they try to slay all of them. After the mission and they run up the walls and it's cool and everything. Okay. After the mission at the mall is completed, Xerax and co. return to HQ and report their results to Kyrex. From this point on, they continue to take on a few lower-level missions to build their experience and ability to fight together as a group. Xerax, Jacob, Andrew, Caitlin, and Sierra specifically form a stronger bond through their missions. The missions they go on include killing some nightmares that are caught. This is like a montage part of the movie, right? Killing some nightmares that are causing restlessness in the town of Paru Eve at night. Taking out some Vorsen, haunting a village in the swamplands of the Riftplane Belsh. Saving a ship's export goods from being stolen by a group of Umbrians as it's leaving the port of Tova on the Riftplane Enox. Umbrians are Aeons who follow the darkness. Okay, they're bad guys. Basically criminal Aeons. And even destroying a nest of wyverns on the Riftplane Nora, which is a world of floating islands and continents with like pine and taiga forest and all that. And a massive ocean under all the floating islands. After these missions and more training in the outposts, Dr. Kyrex, or Director Kyrex, gives Xerax a mission He's director, but I call him Doctor, okay? Dr. Kyrex gives Xerax a mission to take down an Eudaeon alone, stating that he sees his unique potential as the Dawnstar. Eudaeons are very rare spirit creatures, and are highly mutated Aus that stand on 2 legs. And they have, like, chains wrapped around them and stuff. As Xerax is on his way to the teleport terminals, Caitlin comes to him asking to join him. Xerax thanks her for her concern, and accepts her invite to join the mission. When the two of them arrive through the Riftgate station in Deleva City, pay attention to Deleva City, it's very important, they take a cab down to Dakura Bay, which is a smaller town by the shore that stretches over the waters. As they search through the docks for the Eudaeon, it starts pouring rain, and Xerax comes across an abandoned building. He finds a strange room with a round table and 10 numbered stone chairs inside, which he finds odd. Keep that in note. For the prequel, which is released after Ven 6. Okay, right now we're in Ven 5. While exploring the strange old building, Caitlin screams, alerting Xerax to come out and see what's happening. As he steps outside onto the docks in the pouring rain, he sees the Eudaeon manifesting into the air. Caitlin and Xerax begin trying to attack it until they finally defeat it. After the fight ends, Xerax and Caitlin feel as though they bonded through the experience. It also helped Caitlin see how Xerax could be the Dawnstar given the potency of his arc light. They return to your HQ through the city, Riftgate, to complete the mission. While eating and having some banter in the dining hall, Xerax is approached by a bunch of other ACC members, not from Proudcharm Academy, so new people, who ask him a bunch of random questions. They seem to already expect that he is the Dawnstar of the prophecy, right? After dinner, Xerax asks Andrew and Jacob if they spread any rumors about his identity. Jacob rats on Andrew, to which Andrew denies, but then Andrew gives it up and laughs, admitting that he did say some things to a couple people before. To this, Xerax simply replies with, great, it'll be last year all over again. Speaking of Proudcharm Academy, his experience at Ven 4 when everybody found out he might be the Dawnstar. Okay. While searching through the new batch of missions that recently came in on the main terminals, Xerax picks out the one that looks the most, gosh dang it, to my phone. Yeah, while searching through the map, okay, Xerax picks out the one that looks the most appealing to him, a mission to hunt down a Calathar in Jupin. They board some speedboats at Envo and arrive in Jupin City, a large town with a theater, ballroom, port, and beautiful fountains. Xerax, Andrew, Jacob, and Caitlin go to the ballroom to meet with the commissioner of the mission. They meet a young couple named Cecia and Alvis. Okay? Cecia and Alvis, who apparently are the owners of the ballroom. Cecia explains to them that as they were prepping for their masquerade ball, they scheduled for that evening, sailors noticed a Calathar lurking around the city. Jacob asks what a Calathar is, and Alvis describes it to him to be a dragon that can swim the same way it flies. It's like a manta ray mixed with a dragon, Alvis explains. Cecia tells them to just follow the both of them aboard their ship to go out and see it. Yep. Or was I on my phone then? Okay. Calathars breathe blue flames, and usually they leave larger cities alone, but Cecia tells them that this particular Calathar had already attacked one of the homes near the northern edge of the island, along with that family's private boat, which is pretty expensive, by the way. After completing that mission, Xerax and Co. return to HQ. Upon their return, Xerax is called by Director Kyrex to have a meeting in his office. Dr. Kyrex asks Xerax about any strange things that he experiences. Specifically anything about a quote-unquote shadow being. Xerax divulges about his past and how Xeria has haunted him his whole life. After hearing Xeria's name, Kyrex has Xerax sit down next to him as he explains that Xeria is a being called a Riken, and that he is the leader of all the Rikens. Riken number 1. He explains it this way to Xerax. You're one of the few people in this organization now who has encountered a Riken. Well then, let me explain them to you. A Riken is a person whose natural flesh has died, and through their loyalty to the precursor of oblivion, has merged their very being with the darkness, in order to become a new, more powerful being. And there are others. Yet Xeria is the strongest. You should consider yourself lucky, Xerax, for having survived this long, given the story you just told me. In fact, I would say it is quite uncharacteristic of Xeria to have let you live for so long. Maybe it is a wise decision to continue to test the limits of your abilities. The next day, an assembly takes place where Director Kyrex tells the ACC that a Riken has been spying on them from his hideout in Thevrus City. Thevrus City, which is a massive all-metron city. All-metron means highest technological tier available for humans to reach. It's a massive all-metron city far to the northwest of Envo. Kyrex explains how this Riken, named Nox, spelled G-N-O-X, is planning on attacking and destroying the ACC headquarters at some point in the near future, most likely. But since he knows they are not strong enough to stand up against a Riken, Kyrex tells them to focus on becoming stronger through their missions and honing their skills as spirit hunters first before going to stop Nox. So after the assembly, Xerax receives a private request on his ACC phone for a mission to stop a nightmare called Despair. Despair is the name given to a massive nightmare. A nightmare is a species of spirit creatures. It's a massive nightmare that has mutated into the shape of something like a dragon. A dark blue and black chaotic-looking flamey dragon. The mission Xerax receives asks him to come to the city of Gensher on the Rift Plain Enox, which is the elven capital, elves live there, to help protect the outskirts of the city in the jungle, the forest and stuff of the tall trees, from Despair. Jacob and Andrew tag along. They ask to go with him and ask what his mission is. Xerax says they're going to Gensher, and Andrew says, "Where's that?" Jacob replies, "Seriously? Do you remember anything from Power Charm? It's the elven capital of Enox." They go to the teleporters and teleport into Gensher City's bazaar area. They go out to the forest, and Xerax tells Andrew to throw a Phasma Flash Bomb. They fight Despair, and it summons a swarm of nightmares. Before they're defeated, an elvish woman leaps out from the trees above and wraps a long chain around Despair, blasting it with a soul pistol from above. After she defeats Despair, this random new person, elf, lady, after she defeats Despair for them, she runs off into the trees and darts away, and the others chase after her to thank her. Like, wait a minute, who is this? She fights them off. She tries to fight them off, but they keep chasing after her. Eventually, she jumps to the ground under the trees, and the others follow. They ask her what her name is so they can show her gratitude, and why she's running away. Why are you running? The woman fights back, and they plead with her that they're not her enemies. Jacob asks what happened between her and Spirit Hunters, and she stops fighting and remains silent. She says, My name is Mirren. My name's Mirren. What did I originally write? I think my name's is? Oh, my name is Mirren. Mirren Felfea. I'm with the Erevi, and I watch, or Arevi. They're both correct ways to pronounce it, depending on the people in the universe. Whoever wants to pronounce it, Arevi, correct. Erevi, correct. I'm with the Erevi, and I watch over this area of Gensher. She also says she doesn't trust the leader of the ACC, Dr. Kyrex, which is why she was the one to send the mission request to the ACC in the first place, to hopefully lure out some of them to see if they were anyone she knows. On their way out of Gensher in the jungle, and before they reach the gate of the city, Mirren, who's walking ahead of them, stops, saying, Before you go, and Jacob and Andrew stop, and Mirren turns to face them, swinging out her sword and pointing toward them. Whoosh! She says, What's your plan? With a stern expression and tone, What's your plan? She stares them down. Jacob says, Listen, we're not your enemies. We took this mission to help you. Mirren, after some silence, says, Haruman. Huh? Jacob replies. Andrew says, Who? What now? Mirren says, I have to find the place on my phone now. So she says, Before you go, what's your plan? Listen, we're not your enemies. We took this mission to help you. Haruman. Huh? Who? What now? Mirren says, Do you know the name? Jacob replies, Haruman? Is that someone you know? After getting nothing from them, she lets them enter the city, and they return through the Rift Gate to the HQ. After returning to HQ, Kyrex once again calls Xerax to meet with them, but with his friends this time. He explains to them that there are two Aeons named Atlas and Tesla who live on the Rift Plain Fiara, which is a world of vast hills, grasslands, and deep hidden caverns rich with rift and arclight crystals. He tells them that Atlas and Tesla are famous alchemists who have invented their own elements of arclight, and suggests that if they could convince them to join the ACC, they might have a chance of standing up against the Riken Nox. When Xerax and Co. arrive through the Rift Gate of Venera City, they take a hovercar across the grasslands until they reach the outskirts of a basin where they can see Atlas and Tesla's lair at its center. The hovercab driver charges them and leaves, saying that they make round trips to the basin. Xerax is the first to step into the lair, but Atlas jumps down from a high floor within the lair to ambush him, and Xerax blocks Atlas's giant sword made of glowing blue crystal. After Atlas stops fighting him, he reveals that he was testing him, but also that he was concerned about his ACC uniform. Xerax questions why some Erevi Aeons have been distrusting of the ACC, which helps Atlas to be less skeptical of him when he asks this. Tesla, Atlas' girlfriend, who also wields a giant glowing red crystal as a sword, goes out to confront Xerax's friends, who are standing near the entrance. Tesla does the same with them that Atlas did with Xerax, until Atlas comes out to tell Tesla that they aren't enemies. Atlas and Tesla proceed to explain to all of them that if they told them why some rogue Aeons are skeptical of the ACC, they, along with Xerax and his friends, would probably be killed. Jacob then tells Atlas about their target, the larger goal of stopping the Reich and Nox before he shows up to destroy the ACC. Atlas finds this interesting, not expecting the ACC to be focused on stopping the Reichens for some reason, so Atlas and Tesla agree to join Xerax and his friends, but not the ACC as an organization still. After returning to HQ with Atlas and Tesla, Xerax and his friends meet with Kyrex again in his office. Dr. Kyrex, being very impressed with how far they've come so far, tells them that they may not attempt to take on Nox, who still remains in Thevra City. Atlas tells them to keep a suspicious eye on Kyrex. May not, or may now? I think I meant may now. As they leave HQ to board the train back to Envo, Atlas and Tesla ask Xerax and Co. if Kyrex has ever shared his past with anyone. They all say no, and that they never thought about it. Atlas and Tesla seem confused. Xerax and Co. reach Envo, and, because of their ACC uniforms, get a free ride on the speedboats again, which take them all the way to Thevra City. As the whole gang arrives at the massive bay of Thevra City, they proceed to get somewhat lost in the scale and height of the city, boarding different hovering cars to find the hideout, which Kyrex mentioned about Nox. When they finally do find Nox's hideout, this is the end of the movie, the Reichen reveals himself. Nox has a cyborg-like body made of iron, or silver stuff, whatever it is, and his arms twist and turn to morph into a blade and a laser cannon. Okay. A great fight follows between Xerax and the others, Xerax and Co., with Nox on the rooftops of the skyscrapers, and they're breaking through windows as they duel. But even though Xerax and Co. are almost defeated, because he's a Reichen, Reichens are ridiculously OP, okay? Even though they're almost defeated, Atlas and Tesla are able to overpower Nox to the point where he runs out of stamina in the fight. So Nox escapes through a portal of darkness, which takes him out of everyone's sight. Returning to HQ, Xerax and his friends are celebrated for being able to defeat a Reichen, and for saving the ACC from its destruction. Dr. Kyrex also gives praise to Xerax, but in a suspiciously satirical tone. Everyone's belief in Xerax truly being the Dawnstar is now strengthened. And that's Ven 5. But lo and behold, we are not finished. Ven 6. After having defeated Nox, Reichen number 8, the ACC have a celebration in the dining hall. As everyone is celebrating, Xerax and his friends are called to Dr. Kyrex's office. My voice is gonna suck after this. Kyrex tells everyone to go and enjoy some downtime back at their hometowns. Xerax goes to Vince's city to try and find Abby again, and asks the others to let him go by himself. But Andrew reminds him that he is also from Vince's city, to which Xerax replies, I know. Just don't follow me, I need to do something. The ACC celebration continues, and the others, outside of Xerax's circle, are bantering and having fun, some talking about whether Xerax really could be the chosen one, etc. Some of them try to find Xerax and his friends, but are confused when they can't. Xerax and Andrew... Gosh dang it. Xerax and Andrew use the Riftgate terminal to teleport to the other ACC headquarters, which is under Minera City. Then they take a bus to the highway to reach Vinca. As they reach Vinca City, which we haven't seen since Ven 3, by the way. Ven 2 and Ven 3 were in Vinca City. As they reach Vinca City, they have a conversation about their memories of Houghton in high school from Ven 3, and Xerax admits that he prefers his new life and would never go back to high school, while Andrew says he misses school sometimes, except for studying, of course. Andrew knows Xerax is there to find Abby, but he doesn't say anything. Andrew chuckles at this, then offers Xerax to stay at his place so that he doesn't have to stay in a hotel. Xerax and Andrew go to his house. Xerax meets Andrew's parents, and they have a humorous conversation at lunch, hearing about how Xerax and Andrew used to have this petty rivalry over the girl they both liked back at Fountain High, which is Abby. After lunch, Xerax thanks them for their hospitality and leaves to go downtown. Whoops. Xerax is sitting alone in a cafe by the street next to the waterfall park, having memories and flashbacks to his time with Abby. Then he sees her, walking across the bridge over the waterfall toward the street. Completely shocked, he stands up from his table and goes outside, but gets frozen from nerves as she then looks up and meets his eyes with him. And Trinity, her best friend from Ven 3, is following next to her as well. Abby and Trinity approach him and they all catch up with each other. Then Trinity decides to invite Xerax to go to her apartment where Abby is staying with her also. At some point, Trinity pulls Xerax aside to explain to him that she had a crush on him back in Fountain Inn and that she still has some lingering feelings and doesn't know what to do with them. Xerax doesn't know either how to handle the fact that someone likes him, especially since he doesn't feel the same, and he continues to struggle with how to deal with romance issues with the girls around him. As Tyler, Brisa, Caitlin, and all the others are enjoying their time eating and drinking and bantering, suddenly a loud back in the ACC headquarters. Suddenly, a loud... that was stupid. A loud sound like thunder resounds through the whole building from top to bottom, causing the room to go silent. Then, above the ACC headquarters, a massive black portal opens as the precursor of Oblivion, Kyphon himself, descends wearing a black cloak. Mrs. Badgley sees this from her room in her office. Meanwhile, everyone escapes the dining hall and goes to the outdoor training grounds, where they are able to see Kyphon descending from the clouds. Kyphon enters the building, leaving all the spirit hunters outside shocked and confused as to what to do, for they all know who this is intuitively. They know he is an immortal, one of the 4 immortal precursors who overwatch the creation, and he's Kyphon, the precursor of Oblivion, which is basically perfect darkness. As the portal of darkness above closes and disappears, the ACC members all tremble and don't speak a word to each other. The entire island shakes. Mrs. Badgley, Director Kyrex's assistant, sees Kyphon pass by her in the hallway towards Kyrex's office, and she rushes over to his room after Kyphon disappears inside of it. In Dr. Kyrex's office, as the building begins to shake more violently, Mrs. Badgley comes rushing in and confesses her love to him, since she's all panicking, and she thinks they're all about to die after seeing Kyphon, a precursor, pass by her in the hall. As she's crying, Kyrex gently wraps his arms around her to comfort her, saying, "Carrie," her first name, "Carrie, there's no need to cry, and there's no reason to be afraid. I have known the way you feel for some time now. I am truly grateful I have you as my assistant. You never let me down, and you always see the bright side of things. For that, all I can say is thank you, and goodbye." Whoosh! Right as he says that, goodbye, suddenly a blade shoots out from Mrs. Badgley's back. Kyrex's soft smile turns to a cold, lifeless stare as he retracts the blade and drops her to the floor. Ouch, right? He drops her by the floor. Kyrex reveals himself to be a Riken this whole time, whose name is Yoshrin, which, if you could read this, you could see how to spell that. Yoshrin. Where was I? Okay. Toniel appears in the sky above to stop Kyphon from destroying the ACC. Toniel is the main precursor of light, okay? Toniel appears above to stop him from destroying the ACC headquarters, and Kyphon summons swarms of evil spirits across all the major cities of Minra on Era. Era of Ven, not Era from King Xerath and Skyrim, okay? Toniel argues with Kyphon, commanding him to stop his plans that would end with the destruction of the Contract's Nebula. Kyphon says, "Who are you, that you would command me and I would obey? I am akin to you, and not a mere mortal. Indeed, I shall see her again, even if the High Precursor himself would stand in my way." Then Toniel changes his long, bright silver robe into a cosmic battlesuit, and an ethereal, glowing white and silver sword appears in his hand. Back to Xerax and Abby, who are on a semi-date, walking the streets of downtown Vinsa. After walking and talking through the park and crossing the bridge back to the cafe, Xerax and Abby have a long conversation about their past and the state of their lives and their relationship with each other. Xerax is finally able to bring himself to, albeit fumblingly, convey his whole heart to her about his love for her and how much he's missed her for the past 2 years. He says, "Honestly, this just feels like a dream seeing you after all this time." Ugh, my voice. He expresses sorrow over never being able to say goodbye the last time from the end of N3. He also asks Abby where the crystal necklace she's wearing came from and what it means. Abby explains to him that she has learned her purpose for being born and has come to acceptance. but doesn't give much further detail, leaving Xerax slightly concerned and confused. Over in Minera City, a faint red vapor comes down and fills the city, raising concern and fears in the citizens, when suddenly hordes of Ayus and nightmares begin to manifest from the vapors, as they terrorize the citizens and climb up buildings. Then each major city of the Minera continent, Dakura Bay in the south, Rezul City in the east, the Nalsana City in the west, and Kasrai City in the north, are also attacked by swarms of evil spirits. Jacob, who is in Minera City, sees the leaking of the spirit realm into the city and goes above ground to start fighting off Ayus and nightmares. Some of the other spirit hunters from the Minera HQ of ACC also start rushing into Riftgate terminals to get to the other major cities in time to fight their swarms of spirits there as well. So yeah. As the spirit hunters of the ACC go to each major city to assist their militaries in fighting the spirits, Toniel and Kyphon begin to duel cosmically in the sky of Karan, the rift plane. Not a planet, remember, a rift plane. Meanwhile, Jacob fights hordes of spirits in Minera City. At the same time, Caitlin, Brisa, and the others are fighting the spirits outside the HQ in Envo on the rift plane Karan. During all this commotion, Xerax and Abby's date is also interrupted when a similar fog comes down and fills Vinsa City. As the spirits emerge and attack Vinsa, Xerax has to defend the city. During this, Tonal and Kyphon's duel takes them beyond the sky of Karan and into the nebulous space of Aresta, and then back to Xerax. As Xerax begins fighting the spirits in Vinsa, Trinity takes Abby with her as they escape and drive home. In Trinity's apartment, the two of them turn on the TV and watch the news for updates on the battle between Xerax and the hordes of spirits. Meanwhile, Tony and Kyphon's cosmic duel ensues as they soar through the rift portals of the space of Aresta, entering the skies of different rift planes and worlds. They crash through the desert plateaus and dunes of Hamora and the verdant grasslands, forests, and mountains of Enox. Now back to Trinity's apartment. Abby finally hears Trinity confess that she has liked Xerax since found in High, Ven 3. But Abby says it was always obvious to her. And soon their attention is brought back to the TV when Zarya appears over Vinsa City to confront Xerax. This is the first time anyone in this saga, anyone Xerax knows, sees Zarya. As Xerax begins to be overwhelmed by the Ayus and nightmare spirits, Zarya comes down in a black cloud and whispers to Xerax that he should accept his power and use Umbra Arclight, which is the element of Arclight that comes from the darkness, which is Xerax's strongest element in his soul. Interesting. You know, he's the Dawn Star. Not wanting to corrupt his soul with Umbra energy, as he's been warned of by his mentors in the past, Xerax resists the temptation. Then the Ayus swarm together and gather into one large mass of spirits, and they become one spiritual creature called Calamity, which is similar to Despair, but made of Ayus instead of nightmares. The red-orange dragon-shaped spirit bears down on Xerax, and he struggles to hold it back with his gun sword. But Zarya wipes it out in a few slashes with his shadow scythe. Now Xerax's attention is back on Zarya as they continue to duel across the rooftops of Vinsa City. Eventually, Xerax loses the fight and falls from a tall building, crashing into the ground. Abby and Trinity see this from the news and panic. Abby immediately begs Trinity to drive her back downtown so that she can check on him. But Trinity resists because of the danger. So Abby leaves, saying, "Fine, if you don't care enough to be with him in case he's dying, then I'll take a car and go myself." "You don't have a license, Abby," Trinity responds as Abby leaves her behind. When Abby eventually... Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, this will be the last movie I read the summary for this episode. In fact, I think I won't read the rest of them after this. No, I have to read Ven 7 at least. Ven 7 and up to 10. Oh, man. Ven 7. Yeah, Ven 7 will be the last one to read at the start of the next episode. Okay. Where was I? Okay. When Abby eventually... Ow, my boys. Hold on, I'm trying to find my place on my phone that connects to where I am here. When Abby eventually reaches Xerax, who is unconscious on the pavement, that's all cracked around him, she grabs his hand with one hand and clasps her crystal necklace with the other as she begins to pray aloud to Toniel for protection and healing. Light shines from above and angels come down to fight against Zarya. Zarya escapes and the angels speak with Xerax, reminding him of the prophecy from the ancient scrolls, concerning the Queen of Amnia, which Xerax doesn't seem to follow or remember learning from Power Charm Academy in Ven 4. The angels then empower Xerax with a surge of Ryokai Arclight, which is the light Arclight element of energy. The Arclight element that comes from the light. I just said that. Xerax's blade burns with silver and gold light energy as he uses it to wipe out the rest of the evil spirits in the city, protecting Abby in the process. An angel says softly to Xerax, "Don't ever forget the light, blessed child," as they disappear and return to Amnia. Amnia is like this universe's heaven, remember. Meanwhile, Toniel and Kyphin's duel continues, eventually bringing their fight out of the ring of Aresta and towards the outer space of the Contrax Nebula, the nebula where the planet Era orbits the Great Crystal. Back at the battle, the ACC headquarters on Quran, Caitlin thinks about Xerax and how he's doing on Era, so she's curious and is concerned about him. So she escapes the battle on Quran and finds a terminal to teleport to the Minra headquarters on the planet Era. She goes out on the streets to find Jacob, who's still busy fighting off spirits in Minra City. Caitlin is able to ask him where Xerax had gone, and he tells her he went to Vince's City, back to Toniel, and Kyphin's duel, again. So the movies goes back and forth between these two big settings and events, scenarios. Back to Toniel and Kyphin's duel. They are now within the Contrax Nebula. The Great Crystal is now in view, and they soar as they duel closer towards the planet Era. As the duel stops just above Era's atmosphere, Kyphin finally admits defeat, and he retreats into his portal of oblivion. While all of this is going on, Trinity has left her apartment to go and catch up to Abby, fearing for her safety now as well. She complains to herself as she runs through the walk about not having her car and about Abby being the one who got to be closer to Xerax and whom he loves, etc. And then suddenly, as she's brooding about all this stuff, nightmares begin to swarm around her as she gets closer to the downtown area, so she escapes and hides in a nearby alleyway. As she hides in the alleyway, the nightmares reach her and overcome her. And as she dies, her body is brought into the spirit world by a shadowy hand. Kyphin appears before her in the spirit world and offers her his hand. She takes it, and her body absorbs the darkness from Kyphin's hand, and her hair turns neon glowing purple, and she gets a little taller for some reason. Now that Kyphin so she's being made into a Riken. This is the first time you ever see somebody become a Riken. Now that Kyphin has surrendered and accepted defeat to Toniel, the swarms of evil spirits throughout the major cities of Minra, the continent Minra, and the city of Envo and Quran, the Rift Plane, begin to retreat back to the spirit world, where they belong. Just as Caitlin is about to get in a taxi to get back to Vinca to find Xerax, she notices the commotion in the city is gone, and hears on the news and radios and stuff of the continent that the spirits are all gone from all the cities. So she rushes back over to where she saw Jacob in the streets before from earlier, and they both return together to HQ. In Vinca City, Xerax is relieved when the spirits disappear, and he returns to Abby to check on her. After everything calms down, the two of them decide to go on a date for real this time. And now that the whole city is vacant of people, they use the entire downtown area for one big date. After some quality time together, they eventually reach the fountain in the center of the main street of downtown area, where they exchange some heartfelt words. As the sun begins to set, Abby's crystal necklace begins glowing. Xerax asks why it's glowing, to which Abby reminds him of the purpose for her life, which was revealed to her recently. Suddenly, a bright portal of light appears above them, and Toniel comes forth from it, hovering above the fountain. Toniel reveals Abby's true identity to Xerax, explaining why she must come with him to Amnia. Abby is crystallized in a bright blue crystal and taken up to Toniel, who then retreats into the portal of light to Amnia. Xerax now must accept that he will never see her again, and his tears pour out. And he breaks down before the fountain as Abby's taken up in a crystal to Amnia. Important note, this scene of Abby ascending, to Amnia with Toniel is the fulfillment of the following prophecy, taken verbatim from my book, by the way, which I plan to sell someday soon, once I finish it. This is taken from the fulfillment of the following prophecy from the Legendary Scrolls, Book 13, the Book of Balael. This is from the book, which is their scriptures. But then he took me to the silver pool and said, "Look," this is Toniel saying this to him, the writer of the scripture, "look into the mist. When I placed my face into the mist, I saw a vision of some mystery. In the vision I saw nothing but the emptiness of the void outside the worlds, and a bright light arising from a vibrant cloud of stars. I thought it might be a vision of the Dawn Star, but Toniel said to me, "This is not the one." But I replied, "Then who could this be, and why are you showing me this?" The bright sapphire light began to come into my view more clearly. Then I saw a beautiful bride, pure and holy. Wow, it's all gone. And she was brought up in a crystal of light from a world of another kind. And Toniel said to me, "This bride shall be my queen, and followers of the light shall bow to her as they do before me. I shall share my glory with her, for she shall be called my wife and the queen of Amnia. Her place shall be in the sanctuary and with me. For since the creation of Imperia, Arcane has promised her to me, and her spirit will be born from your Eula's spirit, which is the goddess of Imperia." Arcane's the god, Eula's the goddess. They're 2 in 1. Continuing, after returning to the ACC headquarters, all the spirit hunters are introduced to the new director of the ACC. So since Director Kyrix was seen as a traitor, revealed as a traitor, and a Riken in disguise, now they replace them with a normal director, Director Varys, or Dr. Varys, a former Arclight Arts professor at Libus Academy. Power Charm Academy is a high school for Aeons, and Libus Academy is the most famous university college for Aeons and all the worlds of Imperia. So, when Varys enters his office, he announces to the ACC what Kyphin's plan is, at least to his knowledge. And here's what Kyphin's plan is. That Kyphin summoned the evil spirits to attack all the major cities as a distraction, and also in order to find which of the cities had the catacombs which lead to the center of the planet underneath. Varys says this: "He's searching for something, and we know what that thing is. It is one of the 3 ancient beasts of destruction, one of the offspring of Infernos, Ventus. And he wants to awaken it in order to subject it to his own will. And now he's finally found the key to awakening Ventus." That's Ven 5 and Ven 6. And next episode I'll start with reading Ven 7. And that's it. I'm not going to read the rest of these. We'll never know the story. Sorry. You'll have to keep on your radar you'll need to keep this is a prequel which takes place before Ven 1, but let's open it, a little sneak peek. Let's explain some things that happened in Ven 6, right? Backstory to the ACC founding and all that stuff. But, and who all the Rikens right here, their lists. But here's the thing, though. Next episode, I'm going to start with reading Ven 7, because I love Ven 7, and it introduces my favorite characters. So, well, I love all my characters, they're like my babies, but I'm just going to end with... you could pause right there on each page I turned and see if you can read it all yourself if you want to know the prequel story. But because the prequel, Ven the Untold Story, would come out after the release of Ven 6. And then Ven 7 would come out and continue from Ven 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then all the prequels would come out, the big prequel saga, and then Ven 15 would come out. But I digress. So Ven 7 is what would be the last one I read in this channel, okay? My other more creative channel, not gaming channel, it's called Ambient Vale, A-M-B-I-E-N-T, and then V-A-L-E, Latin word for farewell. Okay, Ambient Vale. Find my channel. It has a bunch of music on it that I wrote. I did write the music, okay? And eventually, I'm gonna build up all the way up to. That's the channel you can go to wait for videos to come out about the rest of these movies. Okay, even if it's a year from now, it'll get done someday. Spoilers! Ven 15. Okay. Ven 7 will be next. And let me save it. You guys tired after all that? My voice is certainly dying. But you know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna finish this entire series tonight. It's almost 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna finish with episode 50 after this. Alright. See you then.